the things that competing in CrossFit has helped me realize is just kind of the difficulty of the grind, and just kind of how much like life can weigh on you, and how chasing things that you're passionate about and big goals that you have can be, it can just be a grind. A big driver in my life is knowing that if I just continue to work really, really hard at pursuing my dreams, that somewhere down the road, I'm gonna change a life. I may honestly never meet the person, I may never know how I changed their life, but I know on days that things get really, really hard, I can like almost see that person's eyes, almost like I can see into their soul, longing for me to just keep going. And I can like tangibly feel how important it is to just kind of keep pushing through things. And I don't mean to make it super spiritual and weird and crazy, but I mean, it's real. Like, I know that person's out there, and I know that person needs me to just keep going.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another edition of the Impact Project podcast. The Open is over and I'm excited to discuss that with you guys.
I'm competing now, and the reason why I made the transition into CrossFit was because I wanted to build a platform to be able to reach people. I wanted to build a platform to be able to inspire people, encourage them, motivate them to grow and challenge themselves.
If you feel like you have more, try to find out. See what you have, see what you can do, see what is in you, and see how far you can take yourself. We're never gonna find out if we sit back and just wonder and say to ourselves, well, I think I can do more. We need to find out if we can really do more.
Who is Cole Sager? Small town kid. I grew up in a small town, Burlington, Washington. And 5,000 people in my town growing up. It's one of those towns that shuts down on a Friday night when the game's going on during football season. When I got into high school, I excelled at football. I was a running back in high school, and my senior year I had a great season, and I got the chance to play at the University of Washington, and they invited me to come join the team as a preferred walk-on. I started on special teams all 4 years of my career. It was cool just getting to start in college, play at a big time university, and see the field, and a lot of great, wonderful experiences that I enjoyed. The transition from football to CrossFit was really sudden. It actually happened because of my best friend. He sat me down and said, look, you're gonna give up this dream of football and you're gonna start doing CrossFit. And I mocked him. I thought it was just absolutely hilarious what he was saying, telling me about what CrossFit is and what they do. And my understanding of CrossFit at the time was they do push-ups and pull-ups with bands. I'm not doing CrossFit. I play football, I am strong, I'm powerful, like there's no way. And it just, ego's going through the roof, you know what I mean? So he was like, dude, don't be dumb. Just check out this video, you're gonna love it. It's gonna be hilarious and you're gonna be inspired by it. So just go watch this, just stop. I was very hesitant. I was like, okay, I'll go watch the video just for your sake, but there's no way I'm gonna do CrossFit. The video was an interview of Dan Bailey and Rich Froning talking about their faith and just the influence that they've been able to have in the community. I thought it was really cool from my perspective because I'm so grounded in faith. That's a really important area in life for me. I thought it was really cool that there was a community that had these people, you know, on the forefront of the community who were willing to talk about their faith, and they accepted that. I thought that was really cool. From that point, I was like, okay, I gotta check this community out a little bit more. And when I saw the archived games footage from back like 2011, 2012 for the first time, I was like, bro, this is epic. This is so sweet. These guys, what they're doing, they look like Spartans, climbing up over walls and throwing things. And it's like, I could do that. I could get down on that.
Here you go. Pick it up. Cole, come on. Come on, Cole, pick it up. Fast burpees. There we go. Quick out the bottom. I mean, it's crazy. Like, I never thought 5 years ago that his profession would be CrossFit, that would be his job. Almost done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 6. Out of the way. Nice job. Cole is the person who, if he puts his mind to it, it's not a matter of if he will achieve it, it's a matter of when.
Burns the lungs. Thanks for the push at the end.
I actually made the decision to start competing in CrossFit and had set the goal to go to the games before I had ever even done a CrossFit workout. We came back from the Vegas Bowl, and it would have been right around Christmas time, December, and that would have been December of 2012. I had already kind of determined at that point that I was going to transition to CrossFit. I was like, you know what? I need to know where I stand and if what this journey is going to look like. So I picked one of the named workouts. I chose to do Grace, 30 clean and jerks and 135 for time. Go to the rec center, load my plates on, do Grace. I do it in 3 minutes and 33 seconds. And come to find out, I put on the what I thought were 45-pound plates. Well, they were in kilos, and I had never really processed kilos before, so I put on the 25-kilo plates. So I really did Grace for the first time at 155 in 3 minutes and 33 seconds. And when I kind of realized, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. All right, let's do this thing. And then I realized that I can't do double unders, and I couldn't do muscle ups, and butterfly pull-ups were the hardest thing to learn in the world. And that was kind of a humbling experience. The humble beginnings that we had with CrossFit, whether it be me and Genesee or just me, was actually kind of interesting because being in college, we couldn't afford to go to an affiliate. When we really started getting into CrossFit and I really wanted to start competing, we went out and we bought a barbell and a pair of 45-pound plates, a pair of 25-pound plates, and we carried it in the back of my car. And we would take the bar and the weights, and we would take those to parks in the area, and we would do workouts outside in the park. I've used swing sets for bar muscle ups. I've used field goal posts for toes to bar, like all these different things, and we would just kind of like use it as we could, and we'd try to figure it out on the go. Next thing I know, 3 months into CrossFit, I'm doing the Open. Like, that was kind of cool. And you know, after the 5 weeks of the Open, I actually qualified for regionals. I was like, wow, this is really cool. I've been doing CrossFit for 4 months and qualified for regionals. Like, this is amazing. throughout my career as a CrossFit Games competitor, I've seen 17th place down to 5th place. And I think I've had a 17th, a 5th, and a 7th. You know, I remember the year I got 7th, I sat in 3rd most of the weekend. And regardless of when I was in 3rd place throughout the weekend or the time that I actually took 5th, I never had a satisfied feeling. There was never this moment where I was satisfied with the position I was in, because I have the goal to win. And I know that if I want to do that, I have to be more disciplined in every area of my life, as many areas of my life as I can be. When you have something big and audacious that you're chasing, like something that's challenging you, it forces you to grow. There's areas in all of our lives always that we can continue to develop and redefine and make better, and that by doing so, by chasing our dreams, by setting big goals and finding out what ignites our souls, the things that we're passionate about, the things that we care about the most, by finding those things and redefining ourselves, or just continuing to develop ourselves, we're going to influence the lives that are around us.